It's a somnambulous!
A
Somnambulous is the word I wanted.
What are you talking about?
I refuse to explain.
Okay, well, welcome back to this. And maybe...
This.
Shut up!
That is the perfect way to describe this.
Maybe I should have actually taken some time to consume some oxygen or something, but I didn't, so...
Fortunately, maybe this next route won't feature, like, multiple female characters. Maybe it's just the one. The Chinese lady.
Chinese?
Yeah. She bespeaks Chinese to me. Just visually. I know somebody said she's French or whatever, but...
She bespeaks pirate to me, I don't know. Pirates...
That, too, come to think of it.
That's because she's a pirate! Anyway...
She's like, she doesn't have an eye patch, but she's got a weird eye thing going on. And she's got a swashbuckler.
But... Yeah, I don't know, my brain... If my brain sees a pirate...
Yeah?
It's... Like, pirates are their own race of people or something. Like, when you become a pirate, you lose your... Wherever you came from, ishness.
Right.
It's like when you go to England and you pick up the English accent or whatever.
Is that a thing people do? I mean,
I've seen that on TV.
I've never been outside the U.S., I couldn't say.
I don't know, but I've seen that on TV, that people do that, and, so yeah, that's what happens when you become a pirate, you lose, yeah.
Granted, I pick up accents from reading books, so, whatever. Like, reading too much Harry Potter had me thinking in British idioms for a while, growing up. Anyway.
Still dizzy.
You've wandered into a great part of town that seems to have some culture going on.
Oh, wow.
There are lots of bright neon lights, and you can't read what the signs say, but you can see arcades, a performance space, and what looks like a movie theater. Perhaps more indie-oriented compared to the mall cinemas you've seen before.
Indie-oriented, so like... Indigo, or stupid joke, because indigo blooded is...
As you continue wandering, you come across a trendy-looking building with a placard outside that, my young friend, is the same asset as right over here on the left.
No, it's not. It's different shape. Gesundheit, but I thought it was a shadow for a second, but that's grass, sorry.
So there's a placard outside that shows a little cartoon doodle of a fancy waiter holding out trays of snacks.
Ooh, fancy.
You can't read what the words say, but you recognize the intergalactic signal for free food inside. Come on in.
What the fuck does that symbol look like? Is the waiter that symbol?
No.
Okay.
NPCs.
There's no sound. Wait a minute. Wait a minute!
Why are there NPCs? Why is there a clown?
Is that Marvis?
Who the hell is Marvis?
He's a fucking ringleader of the shit show, fucking juggalo ass clown guy.
Who the hell is Marvis?
He's the fucking... Anyway, I'm just... Cause his horns. That looks like... Is that Jihad's face?
That's the Mona Lisa.
Or did Jihad have... I think hers twisted inward.
The point is there's a celebration happening here.
But that looks like Marvis!
Well, maybe it is.
Maybe... What the fuck is Marvis doing here?
And did I have a voice for him?
I don't think so.
Okay. You head inside, and it appears to be an art gallery. It must be opening tonight because there are festive decorations up and a little table offering drinks and hors d'oeuvres.
This person has forks for horns.
God, I haven't seen that French word in so many years. I have no idea if I said it even remotely right.
Wait.
I bet I didn't.
How did you pronounce it?
Like, hors d'oeuvres?
Fucking French words.
There are many other art appreciators here, and your adrenaline spikes when you realize that most of the trolls milling around are purple bloods.
Whoa. You've only seen one of those, I think.
You're not sure if some paintings or snacks if some paintings and snacks are worth the high chance of being maimed when chaotic violence breaks out. But as you're debating the merits of free food versus probable injury, someone approaches you.
Hi there! Fucking... Right, so we had another interruption, but I paused it. Was I... Right, okay. You don't look like my other patrons. Are you lost? Are you lost? Lost? Are you lost? I don't... What?
You don't look like my other patrons. Are you lost? I don't know.
What accent even is that?
I don't.
You don't look like my other patrons. Are you lost? I don't fucking know. Or are you perhaps... Because I saw somebody on Tumblr said that she should be French? I don't know. I don't know how to do a French accent, so... This is gonna be horrible. Or are you perhaps looking to start collecting? If you're loaded, ignore that first question. What? For some reason, maybe it's because I'm so high off of lack of oxygen, but I thought those sparkles were animating. Art is for everyone, after all. Regardless of your fucking...
Your blood color.
Like...
Art is for everyone after all.
Art is for everyone, after all. Regardless of your blood color. What is the rule for where you put your E's randomly? I don't get it. For whatever.
The 4 black pupils in her... What? Oh, I thought she just had an X on her eye.
No, that's pupils.
Oh. The 4 black pupils in her eye glint and sparkle, and you're not sure yet if it's a menacing or friendly sparkle. She grins at you, and it shows all of her teeth.
So what do you think of the art? Have any paintings caught your eye? How do you have Space Mona Lisa?
That's not Space Mona Lisa, it's Troll Mona Lisa. Completely different.
From space. Anyway.
You look around. You don't know much about art, but you are a nerd. And a lot of the paintings in here remind you of scenes from popular movies and games back home. By which you mean the Mona Lisa and the thing with the 2 farmers?
Yes. What's that called? I think it's called something like... I remember being confused.
It's like something about Gothic.
Yeah, like a Gothic painting or a Gothic farm or something like that. And I remember asking our art teacher, being like, that's not Gothic. And she's like, the architecture is Gothic. And I'm like, what the fuck does that mean? And it was like several years later that I actually took like music appreciation and found out that there's just a time period called Gothic and it has nothing to do with goths. Like, at all. Like, even remotely.
Unless you're referring to goths as in the culture and the country.
Yeah. But not like, you know, people who dress all in black with the skulls and the people who aren't punk and also aren't... all these stupid things played into each other. Anyway. Did you already read that?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. The artwork is stunning. Perhaps the best I've ever seen. Troll Mona Lisa who? It seems kind of derivative. What the fuck is on me?
It does seem kind of derivative.
That one, I guess, huh? Clearly you know nothing about art, pleb. Pleb?
I was just
Yeah.
calling you a plebe. A plebeian.
If you don't like it, there's the door. Make room for someone with money to burn in better taste. Sorry. Jeez. Oof. Okay. Go away! If I don't like you here. It's a literal fucking broom. Swashbuckling. Fucking... my brain is trying to associate something about pirates and brooms and I lost it.
Sweep the poop deck, you fuck.
Anyway, so that's 9 minutes. Let's go for another...
Let's get the other bad one.
Yeah, because that's how we do. I like the lack of death so far in hers. I'm also amused at main character for not being all like, ah, you're blue, you're gonna kill me! Because I guess either because he was too spooked by the clowns or because the last blue girl wasn't crazy. I don't know. Stop, you flatter!
She puts a hand on her hip and winks at you, and you're guessing here that she doesn't actually want you to stop. You're also making the connection that she must be the artist who painted all of these. You know, I like the other artists much better already.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How come? Any specific, or just because this one's like art thief or something?
Well, not only is this one an art thief, apparently,
Uh-huh.
but the other
I like
one,
the balloons.
like the other one was quirky and upbeat. This one just seems vain thus far. I don't know,
I mean, this one's also upbeat.
but they're vain.
Well,
I don't know. I have nostalgia for the other one because that was back towards the beginning of this long, arduous
Dang.
playthrough.
if this is a portrait of Shahat, then you have like crescent paint face. I had a purple troll lady who I was designing this one time who also had crescent thingies on their eyes. What am I talking about?
I don't know. You sense an opportunity for friendship, so you lay it on thick and gush about how talented she is.
Also, I said that I like the balloons.
Yeah?
But it's funny because in real life I might freak out a little bit.
Yeah, you don't like
'Cause-
balloons.
I have a phobia of them. It's really dumb.
Yeah.
They're really loud though. And I got attacked by one once, so whatever. I thought you looked like a I thought you looked like a dumbass when you walked in. But you have good taste after all. Let me show you around.
You
I
follow.
don't know what the fuck kind of accent I'm doing.
You follow Ramil through the gallery, swinging by the table with free food first. It's pretty good by the standards you've come to expect on Alternia, but what you thought was wine at first glance is actually Fago. No thanks.
You may have noticed some themes in my exhibited work. I don't love clowns or gore as much as they I don't love clowns or gore as much as it may seem. That's just what I have for sale here. If you look at my work online, you'll see You'll see more of the full range of my art. But for this fancy gallery shit, Purple Bloods are some of my best customers. Those clowns fucking love art. They're rich as fuck. I love that spelling. I collect funny ways of spelling fuck. That's a weird thing about me. One of my favorite ways to spell fuck is just FAQ. It's hilarious. Anyway, what was I talking about?
They're rich as fuck.
I gotta use that spelling at some point. Anyway, I had recently been using FHUCK as the spelling because that's hilarious. And it was right. Sorry, random. I just really love the F word. Anyway, okay. They're rich as fuck. They'll buy anything as long as it's violent enough or features religious themes.
You've seen the kind of destruction and mayhem that Purple Bloods are capable of, so you're surprised that she doesn't seem to mind being in a crowded gallery with so many of them.
Wait. Have we met anyone besides that one in the bad route? Wait.
I don't remember.
Purple... We haven't talked to any of the Purple Bloods yet. Amicia mentioned Shahat, but she didn't even mention Shahat's blood color. I'm still dizzy.
Most other trolls you've interacted with have done their best to steer clear of the clown murder cult guys, at least when one of those hate-romance relationships isn't on the table.
Seriously, when has this ever come up?
I don't know.
I don't... What?
Isn't it kind of dangerous to actively court them for her audience?
Sure, they can be unpredictable, and keeping them happy requires some schmoozing. Occasionally I have to pretend like I've drunk the Fago and pull some religious references out of my ass. But it's nothing I can't handle. You can make a lot more money as an artist if you're not choosy about what you draw.
Very true.
One of my customers is this blue blood moron who only ever commissions me to draw low bloods in accordance with other low bloods. Are you talking about Zeb? How do you pronounce his name?
Zebra?
Fuck that guy. I've got him convinced I'm giving him a... I've got him convinced I'm giving him a deal on his rate when he's actually paying 5 times what I charge anyone else. My point is, artistic integrity is for... My point is, artistic integrity is for chumps. If you want to get ahead in this world, give the people what they want first.
That strikes you as a depressing outlook on the creative process, but you're aware by now that idealism on Alternia tends to lead to a shorter lifespan. And you have to admit, looking around at the crowd in this gallery, that her cynical approach seems to be working.
Yeah? There's clowns everywhere, man. And
You
whoever
tell-
the fuck you are, you're not a clown.
You tell her that she sounds pretty business savvy, in addition to talented, and she winks at you again.
Thanks, I know. Because I make bank doing shit like this, I'm able to fund my passion projects. What accent am I even doing?
I could not begin to guess.
It's fun to do, but I don't know what the fuck country I'm supposed to be from. You should really check out my webcomic. You have a webcomic.
But before you can find out what her webcomic is about, she notices another troll that has been sidling up to you. As she approaches, she whips out what looks like a small recording device with a smile.
She does, or the other person does?
I think the other person.
I want to know about your webcomic.
Rimley's face goes carefully blank as she crosses her arms over her chest.
Huh? And how can I help you? Giorno. Giorno. Are you male or female?
Like,
Did
back
it
it
say?
up. I think it said female. Just hold on.
As she
Back up one more.
crosses her arms. As she approaches, she whips out. Yeah. Okay. So it's a lady.
Buongiorno.
Yes. Hello there, Miss Namak. I'm with Alternia Nightly, and I must say, it looks like your first ever gallery exhibit has been a smashing success so far.
The journalist's syrupy tone and innocuous words don't seem threatening to you, but you're picking up on some tense vibes from Remily, whose hair ribbon swings forward in front of her face aggressively.
Of course, it's a success. I never expected otherwise. Maybe not, but some in the art world have expressed a surprise at the timing of this. Some have called it bold, considering what you're currently in the middle of a plagiarism controversy. Would you care to comment on the case against you by Trident Media?
Instead of being caught off guard by the question sprung on her, Rimley relaxes and laughs.
That's... as if they have any kind of real evidence that I'm violating their precious intellectual property. All the characters I draw and profit from are entirely original, and Trident Media and their legislator are just mad about it because the whole internet knows that my storylines are better than the source material. Oops. I mean, better than the unrelated creative works that my comics happen to bear a superficial resemblance to. Feel free to quote me on that.
The reporter takes the quote and scuttles away. Rimley seems unbothered, but you can't help but feel concerned for her. Copyright infringement is serious business. Is your new friend in legal hot water?
Nah, Alternia barely has any copyright protections to speak of. It's just that little pest Gorjek trying to stir up shit as usual. Oh. You're in trouble with Tagger, man. You're gonna fucking... I don't know. The company behind his lawsuit wouldn't even care if he hadn't gotten involved. The company behind his... Okay, so for a second there I was confused, like, Tagger has a webcomic?
Yes.
No, but they hired Tigra to sue your ass. Fuck, man.
It's more like he hired himself based on what she's saying.
Yeah. Yeah, that seems like him. It's no big deal. Nothing I can't handle.
You go back to following her around the gallery, keeping your distance whenever Purple Blood comes up to compliment her on her work. You can tell that despite the confident attitude, Rimley is still thinking about that journalist. She taps her foot and frowns at the paintings whenever there's a lull in conversation, throwing glances at the door that the journalist left through.
You know, it's not like Alternia has a free press or credible newspapers. Our reporter was probably hired by someone with a grudge to dig up dirt on me. I don't think it was Gorjak, actually. Too obvious. Amateurish. No, this stinks of my competition. The artistic establishment that thinks all I do is fan art and shouldn't be taken seriously as an artiste. All of their paintings are in the museum across the street, and they hate that I've managed to put up my own exhibit. Those stuck-up pretentious bull scrubs have been trying to sabotage me for so long.
She turns to you, her hands balled up into fists and the X in her eye flashing with passion.
I want to question who you're talking about, but I don't have the energy. I've been waiting for the opportunity to strike back at them. If everyone is going to accuse me of being a thief and a hack anyway, I might as well steal from them for real. But their security is tight, and I haven't had an accomplice. Until now. What do you say? Want to help me pull a risky art heist? Ooh. Yes? Fuck yes. Hell fucking yes! Wow. 3 options.
I like how I like this chick a little more with everything she says.
Yeah.
Like, I'm still not down for the art thievery, but whatever.
Yeah, I mean...
Like, there's nothing wrong with referencing, but...
Yeah.
I mean, that's just how you do art, really.
Yeah. Just... The thieving is not cool. This plot line is fun, though.
Yeah.
And I like voicing her. She's fun.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck this accent is, but she's a fun character.
It's like some weird... like... Spanish French. As interpreted by an American who's never spoke either.
I spoke Spanish. I took Spanish, like, 101 in high school. I was about to quote some Spanish, but instead of speaking Spanish, I was about to be all like, "Hey, parlez-vous français?" Anyway, hell fucking yes, cause yeah, I like excitement.
Sure.
This sure is crazy.
Rimley does one last round in her exhibit, saying goodbye to her patrons and grabbing her bag, which seems to be mostly art supplies, as you head out the door and onto the street. The museum that she wants to rob is at the end of the block, in a much bigger, fancier building than the one you just walked out of. All the lights are off inside, and it doesn't have any signs advertising current exhibits.
We can do this one of 2 ways. Follow that journalist and steal the keys she has, if she has them, or break in without them. Man, so many options. What's up with this?
Yeah, I just wanted the bad ending. Yeah.
Let's steal the fucking keys, man.
Yeah, why not? Let's go full crazy.
Yeah.
You would much rather walk through an unlocked doors than try to bust it down. But the reporter is still inside, turning a corner down the street.
That's an and, not a but.
Shut the hell up. You try to imitate Rimley's casual yet confident way of walking, like she could blend in anywhere and pull off anything. But despite your efforts to not attract suspicion, you keep getting looks. Not being in the same species never around you tends to make you stand out.
Shit, this could be a problem.
I think that's the accent you're doing. You're doing a Dracula-esque thing. Just not a Dracula voice.
I can put together a disguise for you. Hang on.
You watch as she starts pulling things from her bag. She seems to have all sorts of things in there, from paintbrushes to blobs of clay to paint.
I wanna reference that. How does it go? And even some old string. You know the. It's it. Fuck! From whenever we were like, this big, like little tiny kids.
What did you even say?
Some old string. That's the only part I can remember. It's fucking the Barney Bag song, you know?
Oh, I've been looking in my Barney bag, and I found a lot of things. Gizmos and gadgets and odds and ends, and maybe some old string.
Yeah, that song.
So let's ask ourselves the question: what will we make today? With imagination and the Barney bag, let's see what we can make today. Yeah, let's see what we can make today.
Oh, the video winds up getting flagged for copyright because you sang the whole thing.
Yeah. And you think you might be putting together some
That
fake...
would be funny on her route, actually. That'd be hilarious.
fake horns for you from scratch real quick. But before she can finish, you realize that one of the purple bloods about to walk into Rimley's gallery is staring at you. He looks vaguely familiar, and you realize a little too late where you met him before when he starts walking toward you.
Uh-oh. Wait. So Polypus Badend is the canon one? What?
It's the same troll that you and Polypa escaped from. You back away as he advances, a lazy grin on his face. Rimley glances from him to you and back to him again.
Well, fuck. It looks like I'm not going to have an accomplice after all. Sorry, pal. Uh-oh.
She hoists her bag over her shoulder and shrugs her hands in a "what can you do" gesture. Then she's gone, the big purple blood paying her no mind as she absconds. You want to feel betrayed, but it's hard to blame her considering how scary this guy is. In your heart you know you're dead already, but you're not going to accept your fate without attempting to prevent it.
What's gonna happen?
You make a mad dash to escape, sprinting towards a skinny alleyway and thinking that maybe you can scamper up a fire escape or something.
Ooh.
Unfortunately, your attacker's size doesn't seem to slow him down, and you can hear his heavy footfalls right behind you. He laughs, and it somehow sounds dopey and dumb and completely terrifying at the same time.
Oh. Hey! I recognize this alley.
I don't.
Freaking Cooperman and Polly.
No, it's different.
No, it's...
It has the same posters.
Oh,
You
dude,
make-
you're right, because that weird soda can fucking tennis racket isn't there.
I'm pretty sure that dumpster is different.
Huh.
You make it to the alley, but you fucked up because it's dead end and you don't see anything you could use to clamber up to a high enough ground.
Why are you doing an accent?
Because it's fun. You turn to face him, hopelessness sinking down to your toes. Your
Yeah.
scrappy alien tenure on this hazardous new planet is about to come to a messy end.
This is going for a while, ain't it?
The purple blood swings his massive club lazily to one hand as he approaches you, not bothering to run anymore. You drop into a fighting crouch, trying to think back to your third grade karate lesson for any moves that might be useful. But before he can crush your skull in, you see a flash of movement behind him. He staggers, dropping the club as something hits him from behind.
What? You didn't touch us? No way! As much as I appreciate inspiring my fans, I'm gonna have to ask you not to interpret my art so literally. As in, no murdering.
Well, what?
As much as I appreciate inspiring my fans, I'm going to have to... So she makes paintings of people dying and shit.
Ah, yes.
And she's like, hey, that doesn't mean I condone killing, you fucking shithead.
Right on. He staggers, dropping the club.
What? Oh, right, okay.
Rimley springs off the troll's back after clawing him and rolls to the side, avoiding his swinging fist.
Ooh.
She grabs for his club, which is almost as long as she is tall, but before she can use it, his next blow catches her below the ribcage, sending her flying across the alley and into the brick wall.
Are you okay?
She's on her feet again, fast, but you can tell that she's been injured, and now she doesn't have the element of surprise on her side.
Uh-oh.
The purple blood turns his back on you as he closes in on Rimley, laughing again. You can't let him kill her, not when she came back for you, but you have no idea how you can help her. Here.
Choke him.
Your eyes land on Rimley's bag, tossed to the side in the melee. In desperation, you grab a loose paintbrush that rolled out of it.
Stab him? Whoa. Hi there, purple blood.
You dive forward with a battle cry and stab the end of the paintbrush deep into the high blood's calf.
Yee.
Violet blood squirts you in the face. He yells and you manage to roll away just in time to avoid getting smacked.
Wait. How can it be violet blood if you're a purple blood? The violet bloods are the sea dwellers. I know that violet and purple are literally the same color, but in trolls it's not.
Wow.
They're slightly different colors.
Wow.
Because the purple bloods are the clowns, and the violet bloods are the... Hi! Riders! What the heck?
Well.
He's secretly a sea dweller who just dresses like a clown. Anyway.
The slight stab wound hasn't slowed him down much, but it's given Rimley a chance to dive out of his range, and while he's still trying to grab you, she gets a hold of his club again.
Whoa! Hi there!
It's artwork and shit. She's stronger than she looks, strong enough to get a good wind-up with that thing, and when he turns toward her, she brings it down hard onto his skull.
Yeesh. This is a lot of blood. That is, I can barely see anything that's all over the screen.
It takes a few more good smashes before the troll finally stops groaning and twitching. Ramil breathes heavily, wiping blood splatter off her forehead. She looks up, meeting your eyes. You are absolutely positive this has been the most dramatic way you could have ever been rescued. You can't believe she came back and risked her life for you.
Don't mention it. I needed an accomplice, right? You okay? Gesundheit. What am I looking at?
She drops the club and staggers over to you, pausing to spit out cerulean blood. You remember that she took some damage and hurry to support her, offering your weak human arms to lean on.
For some reason, my brain canceled out the word blood, and I thought the main character was just being a dumbass because she was just spitting spit and she was gonna wipe all this shit off of your face.
Is she going to be okay?
I'll be fine. Ceruleans are tough to call, even for a wannabe subjugulator.
She tilts her head. She tilts her head, looking down at the way her blood swirls with the larger quantities of purple blood pouring on the asphalt, pooling.
Huh. It's actually not bad as an artistic medium. The colors and textures work well together. Are you talking about blood? Wait, what do you paint with? Because Misha paints with blood. What? Maybe that blue blood kid from Cheater is onto something. You don't paint with blood.
She paints with paint! Holy fuck! I can't believe it! I mean, she paints with Photoshop, obviously, but that's not the point.
Well, anyway, thanks for having my back with that paintbrush. That took some quick thinking. We make an okay team. I've never killed anyone before, but that kind of ruled, didn't it?
You're not sure that you would choose those exact words, but you're pretty relieved right now. You might not have the bloodthirsty glint in your eyes that Ramil does, but maybe you can interpret your adrenaline shakes as euphoric overload or something.
Hell yeah, me too. I can see why people get into this killing business. If I wasn't such a great artist, I'd consider switching careers. But sometimes when you're good at too many things, you have to pick one and stick to it. So no professional assassinations for me. I'm still determined to rob the shit out of my competitors, though. And now that we've killed someone together, it just makes sense for us to stay partners in crime, right?
Your heart leaps at the implication that she wants to stick together. You truly do not mind breaking every law in the books that she'll be your friend.
Oh, Nice. We probably don't need to go around breaking every law. I just want to steal some art. But maybe we can reschedule the heist for another day. This neighborhood will be crawling with drones as soon as they realize a high blood was killed.
You feel bad that this troll is attempting to slaughter you, ruin Rimley's gallery opening.
Are you kidding? My customer base loves this kind of shit. My art will get my art will get even more of a violent reputation when word gets out that someone died at my first gallery show. That's metal as fuck.
Yeah.
Oh. It's weird because I want to not like you on account of art thief, but you are very likable.
Yeah.
She's adorable.
You limp out of the alley, supporting Rimley with your arm around her waist, and she directs you to the back entrance of her gallery where the two of you can clean off the blood and hide until the drones and the crowds are gone.
Man, I kind of feel bad for that Rust Blood though now, because I just killed one of their quadrant mates. Well, no, she killed. I assisted in killing.
If you
Yeah, the blood's gone. If you don't mind, you can lie low at my place for a few days until we plan this heist. And I might as well get some work done while we wait and scheme. That fight was pretty inspiring. I am talking all kinds of funny. Yeah, already, my accomplice. So how would you feel about also being my muse? More blood! Victory! I feel like main character is really scared because, last time we were somebody's muse. And literally this is kind of a similar, what is up with the blue bloods and the getting all up in your face, and she's not doing the hand holding thing, but still kind of it feels thematically similar.
Yeah. It's kind of funny, I think, because this chick is easily my favorite character right along with the other artist girl.
Huh.
But I'm just like, the first one was just like a fraud, and this one's just a thief. But they're both, I don't know, I like them.
Yeah. And I feel like both of them are characters who I shouldn't like, but I do. But the other one scares me, and this one's just... They don't scare me, but I feel like I should be offended at the art thiefness thing. If she was like IRL, I'd be like, hey, fucking art thief bitch. But she's not, so I don't know. I think I don't care because she's not real.
Yeah. And I would say I like the other one more because the other one's genuine. Like, they're fake.
She's not genuine? Rimley is not genuine?
No, she's a thief. The other one's a genuine, like...
The other one lies about being an artist. She's not really an artist. She just is able to kill people and make paint.
But she admits that to you. This one adheres to the idea that she's a great artist. Continues to lie.
Well, we didn't get to see her fucking fan comic on the interwebs. We haven't seen her raw talent. Her
True.
unplagiarized stuff.
True. And I would say most of my best stuff is also just fan stuff, but I'm willing to acknowledge it's just fan stuff.
I mean, just fan stuff. Are you implying that fan stuff is not as good as original stuff?
No, not at all. I'm willing to bet it could be better a lot of times because, since you're a fan, you have a particular kind of investment already.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, like, I'm willing to acknowledge that I can't legally profit from it.
You can't if you're Homestuck, because, FanForge. Actually, FanForge also has, My Little Pony stuff, so you can profit from being a pony fan.
Yeah, but I haven't watched the show in, like, a couple of years.
Steven Universe is also in the FanForge. Seriously, we can just make shirts of stuff that we're fans of. Sell it on the FanForge. Make officially licensed fan merch.
You're just over here just fucking shitting all over my position on this stance for no reason. Kind of the way I've been doing the entire time we've been playing this game.
Yeah?
And I don't appreciate that.
I don't care. She is adorable.
Yeah.
I I hate that I love her. I don't hate that I love her as much as I hate that I love the two trash gremlins, but
Okay.
the fucking was not over the. It was over this thing. Yeah.
That thing that's just barely gonna pop up in the
recording.
recording.
Yeah. Anyway. Wow, that's 40 minutes.
Yeah. We sure did get that bad ending.
we got the worst ending possible.
Yeah.
So much just carnage. Anyway, so yeah, see you guys in the next one.
Sayonara.
And goodbye.